We're gonna do a full self-drive video, but we're gonna start this once we leave here. We're at just leaving Costco. Whether you can see that or not, and it's quite busy. Quite busy. We'll see. We'll see. As you can see, the screen. I don't know how many viewers there are. Oh yeah, that's great. Here. Well, we'll go this way instead. We haven't put it in full self-drive yet because of the well, who knows what, because of this guy here. Police, because of the police. Traffic here is always bad. Probably would be cheaper if they put up a traffic light. It's almost like they didn't anticipate traffic at some point. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hey, there you go. Answer all your questions when this is done. This is the first live stream we've done, and I'm sure that in full self-drive you wouldn't be able to do nothing because there's a police officer directing traffic, right? So we'll see what he says. There we go, we can go. Sensing wipers are on, which some people say it doesn't work very well. They work okay. In this busy intersection, we're going to Smith's Market. So we'll see. We haven't had the full self-drive update yet, so still waiting on that 12.4. We're running 12.3, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not sure what the view you have is, but that's how it rolls. That's how we roll. Oh. See, we are staying in the fast lane, if that's what you would call it. Cars ahead of us are stopping, so are we. There isn't any warnings about bad weather. You can hear the Honda Civic is exhaust, lawnmower style. Hey. It is quite busy in this city streets here, so that's a good opportunity to show you what this can do in the city streets where there's lots of traffic. They're constantly going to be stop and go here. It has using the regenerative braking, which is where I don't have to touch the brakes. It's the electric motor uses the electricity to regenerate the power back to the motor using its braking. We are coming up here. This is about 13 minutes to our destination, so you're going to be with us for 13 minutes as we take a cruise. You can see all the cars on the side. That's a parking lot. Gas $1.65.1 for here at the Esso. Cars following the flow of traffic. There's really no need to be nervous while using full self-drive. I'm completely confident that the ability of the full self-drive, although it has had some hiccups like yesterday, which you can see in one of the videos of the shawarma review. The shawarma review video was pretty good, so you can check out that. And you'll see while we were doing the full self-drive and the shawarma, the vehicle did change lanes, and it stayed and it went a little bit off the road, but I had to take control of it, which was surprising because that's the first time that's happened. So that's one thing that is new. But here we go. Of course, I'm going to hit every bump. That's one thing it doesn't avoid these potholes, but that's nothing. There's potholes everywhere, so it's almost impossible. Traffic, as you can see. So this is the first live video. I'm not really sure what that consists of. So we'll see how this one turns out. Maybe we'll do more live videos as it comes along, but we haven't done any yet. So. Oh. I guess this is going to be different since it fell out of the holder. That's funny. Oh, we're changing lanes here. And that's unfortunate about the falling out of the holder. But we'll put it up here. Oh, now we're going to change lanes once again. We are in a full self-drive here. Truck in front of us is quite big. I'm surprised the camera's seeing the street lights. Not really sure how this is going to go, or if you can see everything. If not, it is what it is. You can hear the narrating. But as we go, I can connect this to the roof to see better, but we're not going to do that right now because we're in the middle of the road This is going to be interesting here, so I might have to take over because there is a ton of construction here. And it is, might avoid this. It did. Brought me in nice. So we'll see what it goes like. Very unfortunate that it fell, but that's the way it goes. We'll see how it navigates until we get there, and then or maybe at a red light, I'll just stop it and see how it ends up at the end of the day. But for now, we continue on. Watch it after, maybe there'll be questions I can answer, but this is basically the full self-drive in motion. You have to wonder too what how people like it. Know if there's viewers, so that's interesting. All we do know is that we're driving here through the city. As you can see, every once in a while you have to move the steering wheel, give it a little nudge, force the steering wheel. It's saying once again. I don't know why it keeps doing that so soon, so regularly. Apparently in the new update, you do not have to do that, so that's pretty good. That's something that's going to be quite positive. And here we are, drinking Tim Hortons, eh? Well, that was really disappointing that it wouldn't be hooked up back there, that it fell. But there's nothing you can do about that. It's actually the way it goes. Apply, force the steering wheel. Yellow light. There's a red light camera at that light, so we'll see what happens there. I haven't got a ticket yet in my full self-drive mode either. And so we'll see what it's like. One of the good things here is with the stereo, you can pretty much get any radio station across that I've tried. Anyways, we got one in Ottawa right now where we have on. It will be, I don't know if we'll keep listening to this one, but if you have any suggestions for some killer radio stations that play some good 1990s music, always throw that in there, and we'll see what see if I like it. I'll check it out. There's one day I should do a video driving through and seeing how many Teslas I see as we drive through. Well, we're gonna change lanes here to get around this car. Now we're gonna change lanes back over. interesting. That's an interesting thing there. Nice little feature. And then we'll see what happens here when we go through. This intersection is usually pretty iffy, hit or miss. Intersection coming up with the full self-drive. I've had to take it out of full self-drive just to be able to get into the proper lane because it gets lost. It might be because there's very little paint on the roads, which is one thing in Sudbury is very terrible for. Is paint on the roads. There's nobody behind us right now, so it should pick the proper lane. Self-drive, here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. It gets confused into which lane to go into at this intersection. Once again, there's the auto-sensing wipers. Poor weather detected, so the full self-drive may be degraded. And yeah. Huh. Another thing too, I guess you don't have to touch the steering wheel. You could hit the volume on the radio and move that once, and it'll move that air. It'll keep the full self-drive active. So we'll see what happens here. We are heading close to our destination. It says 1 minute. This full self-drive may be degraded because of the weather. Okay, this is the entrance we're going to do here. We're going to go in through this side. There's another entrance at the other side of the intersection, which may be a bit easier, but we're going to use this one instead. Autopilot and navigation complete. We are going to see what happens here as we go into the store area. It is turning on its own, as I haven't had to take off the full self-drive just yet. Oh. And we're gonna go into the parking lot. Oh, that was close. Okay, and I'm gonna take over. And so I just took over. I'm gonna park it here. Put it in park. And we're here at Smith's. Now let's see what happened here. I'll share this. And boom. You're sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.